Hi guys, we're spending the weekend up here and Go Outdoors has joined me, so we're gonna do a camp out this weekend at the camp. So we're gonna do lots of different things this weekend, try different skills and different methods. But the method I've been doing is at the moment is making charcoal. So I've been doing this afternoon. So I've just charred all that off. A bit of sweet chestnut and a bit of pine in there, and whilst I was doing that I could see the resin, the pine pitch coming out, so tomorrow as well I'm gonna see if I can collect some pine pitch. So this is my charring tin. Earlier I put everything in, put the lid on, I've got a little air hole there, so I charred all that in this tin. But tomorrow I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to put everything in. I've cut my pine, it's full of resin, so this will be my first time of doing this as well. So I've cut all my resin, pieces of pine with resin in them, leave them in there. I'm going to bury this in the ground. I'm going to leave the lid open, so that'll be below the fire. The fire will be there, so it'll be below the fire. And I'm going to put this on the fire, turn it upside down, and hopefully the resin will come out the hole and into the jar, so I'll have a nice, not resin but pine pitch, so now I can make some nice pine pitch sticks tomorrow. So that's what's planned for tomorrow. And Go Outdoors is just setting up her mat. The thing with them mats, when you blow into them you get a bit of a dizzy spell in the head, don't you, Bex?
Yeah, a bit light-headed.
And I've got the fire going, it's been going all day. Got going to get a brew on. It's just starting to boil. Tea for two for tea. I love using that bush pot for boiling water and making a brew. It's brilliant for brewing. We're brewing this all weekend, I think. Tea for two. What are you doing this weekend then, Bex?
We're making a chair with an organ. Going to be experimenting with some clay that's around.
Oh yeah, you're going to make some pots and pans?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be nice for the camp, wouldn't it? Huh?
Yeah.
How are you going to go about that?
I'm going to go dig it up and then just experiment. We've never done clay work before, so it would be something new, trial and error.
Oh, we done the clay heads, didn't we?
Oh,
we
yeah,
put up there
yeah.
the other year. With the little caps on. They were good, weren't they?
Yeah. Cheers.
Oh, cheers, Becky. Many more to come, I hope. Huh? Nice.
Yeah.
Approve?
I'm
Well, not enough sugar.
I'm trying out, what's the tea called again? Is it green tea?
It's cameline, isn't it, that one?
Cameline tea. Trying to give up caffeine at the moment, so
Oh, why is that?
it's not good to rely on, is it?
Oh, true.
More weaknesses. But I've been going for a solid 12 days now.
Really? Well, with no caffeine?
Yeah.
Not a drop?
No.
Oh, sure, I know you're a bit partial to Coke. No? Nothing?
No.
Cool, do you feel better or worse?
I feel a bit knackered all the time without it.
Do you?
Yeah.
Well, it's not giving you that energy boost.
That little buzz you get off of it in the mornings when you're taking a shot of coffee.
Is that the worst time of the day then, without the caffeine?
Yeah.
Oh, you're doing well though, aren't you? Doing well, aren't you?
Yeah, but it takes about 1 to 2 months to completely get it out your system and get over it.
What's that, a head thing then? 1 to 2 months in the head? Psychological?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Your brain gets used
And
to
you
it.
don't crave caffeine anymore.
Blimey, so I got a full leaded tea there,
It's not the way to go, is it?
isn't it? Come spring and that, when the nettles come out.
Oh yeah, good old nettle tea.
I could knock this on the head and go for the nettles again.
I think I'm going to be using some nettles as well, some natural stuff instead of PG tips, tea bags.
Yeah, it sounds like a good plan. Anyone else out there that's tried to give up an addiction? Because caffeine is a big addiction, isn't it?
Yeah, you don't realise it until you actually try and give up caffeine, like coffee and that. You don't realise until you've actually stopped drinking it.
And what about sugars? You're not thinking about that one, huh? That's a hard one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Give up sugars. Sugars in everything.
Yeah.
So got our dinner on now. One of our specialities. Diced onion, bacon, a few peppers. Good lady chopped it all up for us. So we're going to have that. We're going to crack a few eggs in there. How many eggs do you want, Becky, in there?
I'll have 3.
3 eggs. I'll have 3. So how many's that?
6.
6 eggs. So you've done well at school. Well done. So we cook this over. Nice fire at the moment, nice bed of coals. It smells absolutely lovely. So yeah, we're enjoying it. Chilling out now. Get this down us and then perhaps go for a little walk or something later. What are you reading there then?
Reading my fave book. Into the Wild by John Krakauer, or however you say his name. Yeah, that's what I'm reading.
What's that about? Chris
McCandless.
I think we'll have, this is the 5th one. I think we're being overzealous with 6. I want to practice one-handed. Can any of you guys out there do one-handed egg cracking? Because I can't. That's a skill in itself. Can you do one hand, Becky?
No. I can.
This is my sweetheart here. She's going to show us how to do one egg cracking. Oh yes. Oh yes. Cheers, Ange. I have to get some lessons off you. It's all in the wrist, isn't it? Or is it in the fingers?
In the fingers.
Is it? And before I use any of the tools, obviously been sitting up here all week without use. I just sterilise them off just to be doubly sure. But they have had a coating on these, coating of olive oil to seal them, but just sterilise it. So cooking away here. Smells very nice. I'm really interested in cooking outside. So any of you guys got any really nice outdoor recipes you'd like to share with me, and then perhaps me and Becky could have a go at cooking them on video and see how they turn out. You know, any nice bushcraft recipes be really helpful. This will keep us going. You'll be able to knock out 3 chairs after eating this tomorrow. Cheers, Becky. You put it on the side table. Right. That's yours.
Yeah, you were having a laugh.
Is that enough, or do you want some more?
You do think I am?
Say when. Or do you want a little bit and then I'll leave it on the fire to keep it hot?
Good idea.
Yeah? Yeah, I might do the same there, Bex. How is it? Good?
Lovely.
All cooked up. What do we have in there? 6 eggs, wasn't it? Or 5? Bit of bacon, bit of onion, a few peppers. Mmm. Really nice. Just had my meal, so I'm going to wash the meal down. I'm sort of having a bit of a joke here because I watch a lot of bushcrafters, Joe Robinette and a few others, and they go on about their beers. So I've got one here. It's I don't know if you know it. It's good old Foster's, crafted to refresh, it says. So I'm going to enjoy this, wash this down. 440ml. I think it's produced in Australia, I think, this one. So if you've never heard of it, beautiful. Always give it a tap as well. Oh, listen to that. Let me try this. Oh! Cheers everyone, and cheers Joe. I love watching you open your beers and different types of beers. Going down lovely. Favourite chair here?
That one.
This one? Is this
What you're sitting on.
Or is this your favourite?
It's got a back on it.
So is that tenner I lent you the other week? Morning guys, had a good night last night. It's nice and warm in there, nice and cosy. So we've had our breakfast, had a bit of a wash up this morning in my bush pot, and just as I got up I thought I'd have a little crack on my vegetable patch. Just turned all the soil over with my folding shovel and my little hoe I made to soften the ground up, and then in April going to plant a few potatoes. So we've got some nice potatoes up here. Come and pick them and then cook them, which will be really nice. A nice jacket potato on the fire. So so far it's been lovely. Nice sunrise this morning when we got up. But yeah, so later I'm going to see if I can make some pine pitch and have a go at that, see how that turns out. Lovely jubbly. So it's me rocket stove. We had it on last night. I just sparked it up with a bit of resin and birch bark, and then I'm going to put the bush pot on and show you how it boils the water. So what I might do is sell me Kelly kettle. Just keep making these. Also, be good in the summer. Might make one in the summer when the midges around. You know, you don't want to make a big campfire. Just something nice and compact that you can move around your camp and have a cook up on it. Put a couple of noggins of timber there just to give it an air gap. I'll put my bush pot on there. And happy days. So I've put my tin on now. As I showed you yesterday, I made a hole underneath the tin. I've buried a jar. So just building up some heat on the fire. Need a bit more flame around the tin, and then hopefully the pitch will be dripping into the jam jar at the bottom. So we'll see. Just charcoal I made. Put that on the existing fire now, and I'm just trying to put a bit of air into it. Just see if I can manipulate this piece of metal. It'll be my first time, so let's see how hot this can get. Be quite happy if I could manipulate this bit of metal. She's warm. So I managed to manipulate a piece of metal out in the woods. Made the homemade little furnace with charcoal, so I'm really pleased with that. First time ever doing it. So I managed to put a bend in a piece of metal. Just simple tools, but I thought I'd have a go. You can manipulate metal and wood. It's a good skill to have. So I got a nice, that was straight, so I got a nice bend on there now. So my pitch sticks haven't come out the best. I think I've got a little bit of water content in there, so I'm going to have another go at that. But they're not too bad. I managed to get the pitch out. So I'll have another go at that. It's my first time of doing that, but you can see what I've extracted. So have another go at that, but I'll probably cut these off and carry a couple in my bag. Still handy. So I'll wrap up now, guys. Weather's turned nasty again, and thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed having the lesson with me and learning as I go. So I thoroughly enjoyed that, and the fire's lovely and warm later, so we're gonna get the dinner on, and over them charcoals. That shouldn't take too long over that, because that's really hot. But even if you want a hot fire, just make a load of charcoal and introduce it into your fire, put a bit of air into it, and you know, it does get hot. So thanks for watching, guys. Enjoy the great outdoors. See you again.